we're going to distinguish preaching about Christ from preaching Christ, I think it's fair to say that it's legitimate to preach about Christ. We should be preaching about him and conveying information about him and so on. But what makes preaching preaching rather than teaching? There's a sense in which it's an introduction of a person. It's not just a conveying of information about a person. It's kind of like the difference between you ask me about my wife and I give you some facts, as opposed to you ask me about my wife and I start telling you about her because I love her and I want you to know her. And I think it's the same with preaching Christ. It's got something that's a bit more relational to it. It's not simply, I'm an expert, here, let me transfer information. Even if that's about Christ, it can still fall short. But if I'm really gripped, if I'm really united to Christ by his Spirit, then when I start to talk about him, I want there to be something more than just facts. I'm not just conveying his resume or his CV. I'm trying to introduce you to him. And so that's where I think we need to kind of prayerfully push ourselves in terms of our ministry, is say, Lord, please, would you help me to know Christ more so that when I speak of him, people can be drawn to him, not by my power, because all I'm doing is presenting him. I'm offering Christ, but I am offering him. I'm offering a person rather than just a set of information or a set of theology. So preaching Christ is ultimately about preaching a person. It goes beyond teaching, and it leads people, hopefully, to respond to him. But that's out of our reach. That's up to God. But we at least have to offer and present and bring Christ to people.